Hi, this is Stefan Kohler for the Infinite Tools. Today I have the honor to show you our latest update, which is the Infinite Radiance filter. And this is a pretty big update actually, and it has some very amazing new features. And I'm really excited to show it. I'm also excited to be able to use this image that you see here. It's shot by Bella Kotak and is not just an amazing picture, amazing work here. It's also pretty excellent to show you what Infinite Radiance actually does, because it has a lot of color variations here, and so Infinite Radiance is a perfect pick for this. Or actually that image is a perfect pick for Infinite Radiance. In order to open Infinite Radiance, you find it on a filter, picture instruments, theme wheel. The theme wheel is basically the framework that is this filter built on. Got a preview here of your Photoshop document, and you've got this color wheel as we had in the Infinite Radiance before. What Infinite Radiance actually does is it creates a balance between colors, and it does this in a very visual way. So if I drag this one to the top, which is the reds, all the reds getting more attention in the composition. Meanwhile, everything that is in the green and blue area is tuned down. So it's basically like a balance tool for colors. So I can drag it to the top. Everything that's red becomes more prominent. And I can also drag it to the cyans, and things like the hairs and also these leaves here will become more vivid, and roses in the background are tuned down a little bit. So this is a very visual and very intuitive way of balancing colors. You can also turn it up and turn this luminance slider here up, and then you can really go into it and make it really effectful. So it is a very powerful plugin. Something that's new is also the preset handling. So we have presets here. For example, if I'm going down and have a strong effect here, I call this strong cyan. And then I hit this disk button here, so this is now saved. One thing that's new is also I can download this tone as a LUT file. So if I click on LUT, it will export the LUT file here as a cube file. Also I have this little eyeball here where you can see the before and after. This is very good. And if I've done some changes, I can also go back with the changes. So what happened here now is I got the Inspire wheel as well, and this is also part of the Infinite Radiance. This is a different color wheel, and this is also new. And it handles colors differently than Infinite Radiance, where you have basically a RGB wheel. This one is more about tones, so you can go for the earth tones, for example, or for cinematic tones or colder tones. So I can also save this one, and this is like a cold preset. I'm really bad at naming things. And now you can just go through these presets. I can say, okay, I want to go to strong cyan, and it jumps right back into Infinite Radiance. But if I go to my cold preset, it goes into the correct color wheel. And the Inspire wheel is part of the Infinite Radiance filter. There are also more than just these two, but this is additional upgrades. So you can buy, for example, more cinematic tones, and then you have a whole bunch of new tones that are very cinematic and very nice also what these do to these images. Now I want to jump into the video application. So now I'm here in DaVinci Resolve, and I will show you how to use Infinite Radiance, or the theme wheel as it's named now, in your video application. So in DaVinci, you go to Fusion tab, and then just hover over this line, right click on it, add tool, picture instruments, theme wheel. That way this one is a node, and then you can just use the sliders here, or you open the graphical user interface, and there you also have the infinite radiance, and you can use it in the same way as you will use it in Photoshop. Also, something that is really amazing is that these presets that I've created are also available in the video application. So if you create something if you create a preset in your video application, it's instantly available in Photoshop as well. So for example, if I do something that is like a little bit like purplish, and create this purple, save this and head over to Photoshop, and now I've got this purple one here as well. So it's very convenient to just create presets and share these presets between your video application and your photo application, and this is really, really powerful. So one thing also to tell you is that you can always use keyframes to animate these effects here. So you can also create some pretty amazing effects in your video application. So, or in the videos, you can use it for slideshows and for everything. Or if you need a subtle change over time, you can do this by adding keyframes to your video. Yeah, that's it in short. I think we will follow up with a lot of videos about this because it is really, really awesome. It's brand new here, this update. So it's just a short thing. The news is basically it's available for Apple Silicon. That's one thing we've struggled a lot with this plugin. But it's now there and it's available. It's out, so you can immediately install it, and it's also available for video, and this is exciting, and a lot more will follow. So take care. This was Stefan for Infinite Radiance. If you have any questions, just send us an email to support@infinitetools.com or use the form on the website. So take care, have fun with this new filter. This was Stefan for the Infinite Tools.